Hey everybody, it's Sunrider and welcome back to Sunrider Academy. Right then, last we left off, we had just gotten through the opening ceremony at the academy and are now in class. Right. And I also believe I was a little too close to the mic last time, which happens. Sometimes I lean a little too close to the fucking thing. I will endeavor to sit a little bit further back from the mic, even though sometimes, like I said, I just want to kind of lean in. Because I did notice I was kind of overpowering the mic a little bit, so if I just keep my distance slightly and not underestimate the mic's reach, I should be okay, I think. I don't know. I'll find out after this recording, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, but began a class, right. Ba-ding! +1 stress. It's the only thing that matters to me. And now it's lunchtime. What should I eat? Well, could go courtyard, could go cafeteria. I don't think we have a packed lunch, though. I think that's what I need for the courtyard, so I guess I'll go to the cafeteria. Eat lunch. Alright, class time. +1 stress. Haha, thumbs up. Now that classes were over, it was time for the student council's first meeting. Look here, Kata, this just won't do. What? I was trying to sleep, what the fuck? There's no one else here. This is when I was gonna get my nap in. I've opened a file called Club Reports on her Hollow and flipped through page after page of forms. Some of these clubs have not submitted dues or membership reports for years. I knew the previous president was lazy, but I never imagined it could be this bad. I could feel my eyes glazing over as I looked through the paperwork. I threw my hands up. Is it really a big deal? As long as people are having fun, aren't the clubs fulfilling their purpose? Ava stared at me incredulously. There's that look again. We have to get the clubs into order before anything else. I'm appointing you as a club manager, Kato. Go to the problem clubs and get their issues resolved. Got it? Club manager? I got slapped with the title already? Oh wait, you can't just... Alva crossed her arms. That's the, oh yes I can, and oh no you will not argue with me look. It's a very, very, very simple little gesture there. Fold the arms and stare. And just exert your authority. Assert. Whatever. If it's an aura, then I suppose you could exert your authority, so whatever. That works too. I didn't fuck up. You can just reinterpret what I said. Or you could just help me fill out these equipment use forms. A terrifying stack of paperwork sat beside Ava. Okay, I'll go figure out what's wrong. Good. What's wrong is that there's waifus need fucking. That's... I looked through the club reports in my hollow. It seemed like there were 3 problem clubs. The Kendo, Science, and Swim clubs. Looks like I'll be managing the 3 of them. You can see the club report on your hollow. Each club has 3 stats. Member count refers to the number of members in the club. Readiness refers to the current ability of the club to perform their activities. Morale refers to the happiness of the club's members. Clubs require readiness to win competitions and bring prestige to the school. However, gaining readiness drains morale. If the club's morale is too low, then its performance will be negatively affected. Having more members multiplies the club's readiness. However, chances to recruit new members does not come often. Managing each club stat is the key to being a successful club manager. Do your best. Did you enjoy my very... Yeah. What did I just say? Oh yeah. Lockers. Well, let's check out the Kendo Club first. Hello. I entered the Kendo Dojo and saw a girl just about to leave. Hi, are you in the Kendo Club? I'm the new club manager of the student council. Gert! I'm just admiring the piano in the background. It's really quite good. She eyed me suspiciously, as if I was somehow all over the bad guy. You are. You're the tax collector. I'm here to talk about the dues for your club. The Imperial Tax Collector has arrived! She bolted. No, her arm's still there. Just grab it. What the? Her arm's still there. And I can even see a bit of her hair. While I was firmly opposed to the notion of running a random girl down, I instinctively gave chase. Instinctively, yes. It's the predator in you coming forth. That. Hey, wait! She ran into the courtyard. Yeah, this way she can have witnesses, so when you beat her, people will know. For crying... I'm from the student council. Your club hasn't paid any dues for the last 3 years. La 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 la, don't know what you're talking about. She picked up a watering hose from the garden and pointed at me. I'm a fire my lasers. I narrowly leapt out of the way and took cover behind a tree. She laughed as she soaked the tree with water. That's improper use of school equipment, he does not say out loud. Fortunately, the water lost pressure and the stream limped down to a trickle. I've got her now. You've got a lot to answer for. Eek! I marched towards her. She backed herself into a tree. I got her now. Now, isn't it time you explain what happened to the dudes? Not yet. Asaka gave the tree a kick. Fly, my children! I looked up and saw a horde of pissed-off birds sitting on the branches. They all glared at me as if I just ate their young. What the? Suddenly the world was enveloped in flapping wings and feathers as the birds attacked me. Ah! Dun 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 dun! Oh, fuck you. And so I, Kato Shields, became the first to fall in the line of duty. Who knew that being on the student council could be a matter of life or death? Are you alright? My senses returned to me. Maybe I overdid it a bit. A bit? You nearly turned me into bird food. Sorry. Oh! The girl picked a feather off from my head and held it in front of me. It's Purdy. Oh, you're fucking retarded, aren't you? Pretty my ass. I crossed my arms. I'm Kato Shields from the student council. The president says that you've been behind on your dues. The dues you ask. Let's see. Altogether, I think you owe the school about 600 credits. 600 credits? Yeah, you could buy a nuclear warhead for that amount. No, you couldn't, you moron. In what kind of universe would a weapon of mass destruction be that cheap? Well, the truth is, the girl suddenly prostrated herself before me and held up her credit chip. I'm sorry, I can only offer 10 credits. 10 credits. This isn't the due. Nope, it's a bribe, Mr. Manager. Go buy yourself a soda. Wait, what? You think this is on guess and you can just bribe your way through everything? I apologize. I sighed. So, what happened to the dues? I honestly do not know, Mr. Manager. You are the captain of the Kendo Club, aren't you? That I am, Mr. Manager. So isn't your responsibility to gather the dues from members and send to the student council? That it is, Mr. Manager. But the truth is, people come and go so quickly, and, well, asking for money up front makes the first years reluctant to join. I'm sorry, I have no idea whether we've been even bothered to collect dues in the past 3 years. How can you even operate a club without dues? So I guess nothing's going to be resolved, huh? Sniffle. Are we going to get disbanded, Mr. Manager? She eyed me with huge puppy eyes. Ugh. Oh, whatever. I've been put in charge of the president to put the problem clubs back into order. So I guess I can manage a Kendo club until you paid off the bank dues. Does this mean you're giving us the chance? I shrugged. That's what I'm here to do, I suppose. Alright! Don't worry about a thing, Mr. Manager. I'll put the Kendo Club back to work in order in no time at all. You'll see. Whoa, what a sudden change in emotion. I'm Asaka Okran, the captain of the Kendo Club. Nice to meet you. She shook my hand over vigorously. Likewise, as I said, I'm Kato Shields, the new vice president of the student council. I look forward to working with you, Mr. Manager. My name has been replaced with the title already. It's so bad that he lipsied. I got Asaka's contact info and her club times in my holo. Starting tomorrow, I'll have to work hard to fix everything. Hard work. I made my way to the science lab. I really hope who was in charge of the science club was more normal than that crazy captain. And there go your hopes. All up in the air. Dashed to pieces. Just as that thought passed, an enormous explosion shook the floor. The science lab's steel door flew from its hinges and a fireball erupted from within. Did I witness a fatal accident? I ran into the science lab, coughing into the thick smoke. Inside, I saw an unconscious girl sprawled on the floor. I picked her up in a panic. Hey, are you alright? She rubbed her face ruefully, somehow miraculously unhurt by the prior fireball. I guess I have to change the recipe. Suddenly, she noticed that I was holding her and jumped away. Ah! She looked at me fearfully. Awkward silence. The girl looked around, still in a daze. Welcome to the bakery club. Would you like to try one of the muffins? The bakery club. But I thought this was... I looked around. Lab beakers, check. Chemistry sets, check. Lab coats, check. There's no doubt about it. This is definitely the science club. There's no way... The girl offered a tray of muffins. They're quite good. Normally, I would not accept food from a complete stranger, especially those who miraculously survive catastrophic lab accidents, but there was something strange about these muffins. Their exquisite aroma, their fluffy form, the perfectly decorated canned fruit on top. I couldn't help but take a bite. Holy beep! I had to research for days to find out how to replicate the fruit, before I realized that the entire muffin was gone. I resisted looking at the tray for more muffins. I wiped the crumbs from my mouth. Yes, compose yourself. I'm Kato Shields from the Student Council. I heard from the president that your club forgot to submit its membership report this year. I looked around the empty lab. Clearly there was nobody else here. Are you the chairperson? She nodded her head yes. Are there any other members? She shook her head no. Is this really the bakery club? Sniffle. Sigh. What happened to all the other members? They graduated. All of them? Yes. Yeah. So, what's the full story? It all started in my second year. A group of seniors suddenly came to me and said they needed me for the science club no matter what. All I was interested in was the baking club, but the seniors really insisted that I join the science club instead. They even let me use the matter applicator to make pastries, so long as I helped them with some of the research from time to time. So I'm guessing that these seniors all graduated and now you're the only member. She nodded yes. You know, if a club doesn't have at least 5 members, it has to be disbanded. I thought so. I guess I can just use the oven at home instead. Don't worry, your club's not getting disbanded. In fact, the president told me to get this club back into working order. You only need 4 more members, right? The club recruitment festival's next week. I'm sure you can recruit enough people then. Anyways, I'll be managing your club from now. Let's try our best to recruit more members, alright? I'm Chigara Shada. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Manager. My descent into becoming a walking title continued. Oh, and be more careful from now. We can't have any more of those explosions. Understood. I sincerely did not want any more casualties under my watch. Oh, not any more. There has not been any casualties yet, as far as I know. It'd be bad if someone were to lose an arm or an eye from an explosion like that. If it blasted a steel door off its hinges, I don't think they'd lose so much as an eye or anything. I think they would lose their whole face, or perhaps their upper body in general. I got Chigara's idea in my hollow. Looks like I've got a lot on my plate this year. There's just one more club to visit. It was getting late. I wasn't sure if anyone from the swim club would still be here. I entered the pool. Nope, the lights were out and the pool wasn't even filled with water yet. Looks like the swim club wasn't here. I'll have to come back tomorrow. Just as I was about to leave, I saw someone at the top of the diving board. What the? Super ominous music in the background. She's about to jump off. Oh shit, no. Yeah, speaking of casualties, I ran up the diving platform, yelling my lungs out. Wait, it's just the beginning of the term. Things to get better. The girl looked at me blankly, not a trace of emotion on her face. Ah? I wasn't looking. Don't be stupid. It's still too early to throw your life away. She walked away from the diving board and returned to the platform. She was ghostly pale and showed as much emotion as a stone pillar. Seriously, what was wrong with this girl? Trying to commit suicide on the first day of school? I mean, Jesus Christ. Fucking YouTube pop-ups, go away. And there's that notification. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I can understand the pain. the school has counselors who can help you. There's no need to do something so drastic. She looked at me and tilted her head. I looked down into the pool. We were so high up that I couldn't even see the floor in the darkness. Just looking down made me dizzy. Wait a minute. Don't tell me. You were trying to dive off thinking the pool was filled with water? And you were so completely lost in your thoughts that you never noticed the pool was empty in the first place. Sola be sola. The world around her is... she has no time to consider the world around her. She's too busy missing sniper shots. I rubbed my face, shocked at the revelation. Had I arrived just a second later, she would have been a pancake at the bottom of the pool. She still stared at me, completely unfazed with the fact she narrowly escaped appearing in the morning news. Why would you do anything like that? You know it's dangerous to use the pool without the lights on. Practice. Practice? Ugh. You wouldn't happen to be the camp for the swim club, would you? She nodded her head. She really had another piece of work. With captains like these, no wonder the clubs have trouble. That could almost be said for my performance in other Sunrider games. With a captain like this, no wonder I kept dying. I'm Kato Shield from the Student Council. We should talk somewhere else. We got off the diving platform. As I was saying, I'm from the Student Council. We haven't got membership forms in the swim club for the past year. You wouldn't happen to have them somewhere, would you? She tilted her head. I figured as much. Look, if you're the captain of a club, you have to comply with certain rules. Huh? What? You don't even know what a membership form looks like? I'm glad you can interpret from the little just bits of ellipses she gives you. It's like you're reading her mind. I opened my holo and opened one of the forms. It's one of these things. She looked at my holo curiously. You've never even seen a holo before? How do you not have a holo? You need to do schoolwork and talk to friends. I mean, you can converse verbally with your mouth in person. You digital age little fuck. You mean to say you still write down everything on a pen and paper? What? You too poor to afford technology? I scratched my head in frustration. Not an immediate apology of, oh shit, I'm so sorry, I hope I didn't offend you with that. I thought the kendo and science clubs would be challenging, but this is a new difficulty here of its own. Look at that face. Look at that face. There's no need for you to apologize. For her to You're a dick in the universe. It's not your fault you don't have enough money to afford a holo. Oh, I'm glad she... Now you get to that point, you fucking piece of work. Ugh. It's hard being your brain sometimes, kiddo. I'll just get a stack of paper copies from the student council room. Happy blank face. Make sure you fill them out, though. The president told me to manage the swim club until it comes into full compliance with the school's rules. I look forward to working with you. I very much look forward to working with you, yes. What's your name? Sola. No last name? She's too poor to afford one. God damn it. The mystery thickens. Since Sola didn't have a holo, there was no way to contact her except in person. That was going to complicate things. By now it was late. It's already after hours. You should head home. We'll take care of this tomorrow. After bidding Sola goodbye, I went home. So many things happened, and it was only the first day of school. It was obvious this was going to be a very busy year for me. Who knew that things would turn out this way? Club manager, huh? And all I wanted were just better uniforms. Just what have I gotten myself into? Whom, and no one yet. It is now the second day of school. You are now free to control Kato as you wish. Can I control what he says? Because he's kind of a derp. How will he survive this year? Only you can decide. You should be careful of bad ends. If you trigger all the conditions for a bad end, then your adventure will end. For now, there is only one condition. Get laid. Condition 1. Ensure that all clubs have at least 5 members by the end of D1 next week. Good luck, Mr. Manager. It's morning. And this is the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode of this train wreck of me attempting to play this game.